In this video, we're going to take a look at the 50 biggest land animals living wild in the world today. You may know a lot of them, but there are plenty that most people will never have heard of. Number 50 is the mountain anoa, a wild cattle species native to Sulawesi, an island in Indonesia. It weighs up to 300 kg or 660 pounds. Number 49 is its very close relative, the lowland anoa, also native to Sulawesi. Its max weight is the same at 300 kg, 660 pounds, but usually lowland anoas are heavier than their mountain-dwelling cousins. Coming in at number 48 is the third wild cattle species in a row, the tamaraw, also known as the Mindoro dwarf buffalo. It is found only on the island of Mindoro in the Philippines. Tamaraw's max weight is also 300 kg, 660 pounds, but the average tamaraw is heavier than the anoas. Changing it up a bit, at number 47 we have our first meat eater, the tiger. Also with a typical max weight of 300 kg or 660 pounds, tigers typically hunt large prey like deer and wild cattle species, but even prey on wolves and bears on occasion. There has been a very small number of enormous tigers in the wild that weighed more than 315 kg or 700 pounds, but these were freak occurrences, and sadly most were decades ago when there were more tigers and likely larger ones. In at number 46 we have the roan antelope. It weighs up to 310 kg or 685 pounds, the fifth largest antelope species in the world. It's native to the savannas of Africa. It's preyed upon by the usual suspects: lions, crocodiles, hyenas, leopards and African wild dogs. Number 45 is the greater kudu, another African antelope. It weighs up to 315 kg or 395 pounds. Kudus are a powerful animal and have the largest horns of any antelope. The horns can get to 6 feet or 1.8 meters in length. In number 44 is the South American tapir, the heaviest native animal in South America. It weighs up to 320 kilograms or 705 pounds. Despite looking similar to pigs, tapirs' closest relatives are horses and rhinos. Number 43 is the red deer, the largest wild animal in my own native Ireland. The largest subspecies, the Caspian red deer, can get up to 320 kg or 705 pounds. Red deer are native to Eurasia and North Africa, but can now be found wild in every inhabitable continent due to human introductions. In at number 42 is the Malayan tapir, weighing up to 340 kg or 750 pounds. It is the largest tapir in the world. Native to Asia, it is the only tapir species outside of South America. Stepping up to 350 kg or 770 pounds, at number 41 is the okapi, the closest relative to giraffes. Little is known about it in the wild, but it has long neck and tongue for grabbing leaves, and it has beautiful zebra-striped legs. Coming in at number 40 is the takin, weighing up to 350 kg or 770 pounds. It is the second largest member of the subfamily Caprini, the group that includes goats and sheep. It is native only to Asia. Also weighing up to 350 kg or 770 pounds, number 39 is the sambar deer. Native to Asia, it is mainly preyed upon by tigers, leopards and dhole, also Asiatic lions in Gir Forest National Park. Number 38 is Przewalski's horse, weighing up to 360 kg or 790 pounds, native to the steppes of Asia. When preyed upon by wolves, to protect the foals, the mares form a circle with the foals in the centre. The stallion trots around the circle and charges at the wolves to scare them away. In at number 37 is the mountain zebra, weighing up to 370 kg or 815 pounds. It is the smallest zebra species. It's native to the uplands of southwestern Africa. Another zebra species in number 36 is the plains zebra, weighing up to 385 kg or 850 pounds. It's the most common and widespread zebra. An extinct subspecies of plains zebra, called the quagga, went extinct in the wild in the 1870s due to overhunting by humans. Quaggas had very different coat patterns to other zebra, a light brown body and much fewer stripes. There is efforts being made to breed back the quagga by a group called the Quagga Project, and the results so far have been very impressive. Coming in at number 35, the largest of all donkeys and asses, is the kiang, weighing up to 400 kg or 880 pounds. They're native to Central Asia. At number 34, we have the bongo, weighing up to 405 kg or 890 pounds. Bongos are a huge antelope whose main predators are leopards, pythons, hyenas and lions, though mostly it's young bongos that are preyed upon. Number 33 is the largest in the subfamily Caprini, the group that includes goats and sheep, the muskox. They weigh up to 410 kg or 900 pounds. They are sometimes preyed upon by wolves and polar bears, but they are very strong, aggressive, and live in herds, so do not make easy prey. Number 32 is the largest zebra, the gravy zebra, weighing up to 430 kg or 950 pounds. Found only in East Africa, the adults are preyed upon by lions and hyenas, and the young by cheetahs, African wild dogs, and leopards. Number 31 is the feral horse. There are many herds of feral horses around the world, like the mustangs in USA and the brumbies in Australia, where they can be found weighing up to 450 kg or 990 pounds. Feral horses are descended from domestic horses, which are descended from tarpan, the extinct European wild horse, which went extinct in the 19th century. Feral horses in the Americas are preyed upon by pumas, wolves, and bears. In at number 30 is the wapiti, known as elk in North America. It weighs up to 500 kg or 1100 pounds. It's the largest cervine in the world. Wapiti can be found in North America and part of Asia. At number 29, the largest of all deer is the moose. Known as elk in Europe, it weighs up to 600 kg or 1320 pounds, and the biggest of them are found in Alaska. Moose are sometimes preyed upon by wolves, bears, and pumas. Number 28 is the brown bear. Weighing up to 680 kg or 1500 pounds, the largest subspecies is the Kodiak bear. Native to the Kodiak archipelago in Alaska, the largest brown bear ever recorded weighed 751 kg or 1656 pounds. Though weights like this are freak occurrences and not typical, all animals have extreme outliers like this, but it's not as easy to find the stats of lesser known animals. Coming in at number 27 is the dromedary camel, weighing up to 690 kg or 1520 pounds. The only truly wild population of dromedary camels in the world today is found in the Australian outback, where there are 750,000 of them. They were brought to Australia by Europeans as pack animals. When they were no longer needed, they were set free and their population boomed. There are many free-roaming dromedary camels in the Sahara Desert, but these are actually managed by farmers, so are not fully wild. In at number 26 is the largest land carnivore, the polar bear. Polar bears weigh up to 770 kg or 1700 pounds. The largest polar bear ever recorded weighed over 1 ton. It was 1002 kg or 2209 pounds and lived in Alaska, where all the animals are seemingly huge. At number 25 is the banteng, weighing up to 850 kg or 1800 pounds. It is a cattle species native to Southeast Asia. They also have an introduced population in Australia. Number 24 is the African buffalo, weighing up to 870 kg or over 1900 pounds. They are a ferocious animal known to kill lions. They are highly aggressive and make very difficult prey for the crocodiles, hyenas, and lions that hunt them. At number 23, we have an animal that some think is extinct, the coupre, weighing up to 900 kg or nearly 2,000 pounds. They are native to Cambodia. They are a close relative to the banteng. The last confirmed sighting was 1969, so sadly there is a good chance they are now extinct. Our fourth cattle species in a row, at number 22, feral cattle. There are many herds of feral cattle in the world, like Hawaiian wild cattle, heck cattle in Oostvaarderplassen in the Netherlands, and scrub cattle in Australia. Heck cattle and scrub cattle weigh up to 900 kg or 2,000 pounds. Cattle are descended from aurochs. Aurochs were hunted to extinction in the 17th century, but all domestic and feral cattle are descended from the aurochs. Number 21 is an animal that some of you may not know, the common eland, weighing up to 920 kg or 2,030 pounds. It is an African spiral-horned antelope. Despite its huge size, elands are incredible jumpers. They can leap over a 2 meter or 7 foot fence with ease. The 20th biggest animal in the world is the European bison, the largest European land animal. They weigh up to 950 kg or 2,095 pounds. There has even been records of males weighing up to 1 ton. European bison were once extinct in the wild, but efforts were made to save the species from extinction by rounding up the 54 animals that were in zoos around Europe and breeding them back to a population now in its thousands. In number 19 is the smallest rhino species, the Sumatran rhino, weighing up to 960 kg or 2,115 pounds. They are the hairiest rhino species alive today and the closest living relative to the woolly rhino and Merck's rhino, which once roamed across Europe. Coming in at number 18, The largest antelope in the world is the giant eland. Weighing up to 1000 kg or 2,200 pounds, they are powerful animals and are very difficult prey for African predators to take down. Like their cousins, the common eland, they can jump insane heights, but they are actually the slowest antelope species in the world. Number 17 is the wild yak. Weighing up to 1000 kg or 2,200 pounds, they are native to the steppes of Asia, but are now only found on the Tibetan plateau in their wild form. At number 16 is the Bactrian camel. Also weighing up to 1000 kg or 2,200 pounds. They are native to the deserts of Asia and are incredibly hardy animals. They are being used in Pleistocene Park, a rewilding project in Siberia, which is attempting to recreate the mammoth steppe. Bactrian camels are sometimes crossbred with dromedary camels, making a camel that is larger and stronger than both parents. These hybrids are used as pack animals and, unfortunately, for camel wrestling. Moving up to number 15 is the American bison, the largest animal in North America, weighing up to 1,100 kg or 2,420 pounds. There are two subspecies, the plains bison and the forest bison, the forest bison being the larger of the two. Number 14 is the water buffalo. Native to Asia, it weighs up to 1,200 kg or 2,650 pounds. They are ferocious animals and have been known to kill tigers when being preyed on. In our number 13 is the black rhino, weighing up to 1,400 kg or 3,100 pounds. They are massive, two-horned animals and sadly critically endangered due to poaching for their horns to be used in alternative medicine. Their horns are actually made out of keratin, the same substance as our fingernails, and so it has no medicinal benefits. Coming in at number 12 is the gaur, the largest of all bovines. It weighs up to 1,500 kg or 3,300 pounds. Also called the Indian bison, it is incredibly strong. Domestic gaur, called gayal, are farmed in India and historically have been crossbred with cattle, so share some blood with common domestic cattle. Numbers 11, 10, 9 and 8 are the 4 giraffe species. It is quite difficult to get the max weights of each species individually, but the maximum weight for giraffes is 1,930 kg or 4,250 pounds. All 4 species being fairly similar in size. The smallest is number 11, the northern giraffe, the Kordofan northern giraffe being its smallest subspecies. In number 10 is the southern giraffe. The southern giraffe is geographically furthest from the other 3 species, and its range doesn't connect to its cousins. Number 9 is the reticulated giraffe, a native to West Africa. It's the easiest one to tell apart from the other species, as the cream lines between the brown blotches of its coat are much thinner. Number 8 is the Maasai giraffe, the biggest of all giraffes and of all ruminants. It's the one that can weigh up to 1,930 kg or 4,250 pounds and get up to 18 feet or 5.5 meters in height. All giraffe species are formidable and can kill lions in one kick. Moving up to number 7, the Javan rhino. There are only 66 Javan rhinos left in the wild, and there are none in zoos, so to call this animal critically endangered would be an understatement. They used to roam across much of Southeast Asia, but are now confined to Ujung Kulon National Park in Indonesia. Their numbers were obliterated due to illegal poaching for their horns. Hopefully conservationists can protect and grow their population. In number 6 is the hippo. Hippos weigh up to 2,500 kg or 5,500 pounds, with males occasionally going over 2,600 kg or 5,700 pounds. Hippos actually never stop growing, and one male in the German zoo weighed 4,500 kg, that's 9,900 pounds, which is heavier than a lot of elephants. Hippos used to range across Africa, Asia and Europe, including the UK, but are now confined just to Africa, apart from a couple of hundred in Colombia, which are all descended from 4 hippos that Pablo Escobar had in his menagerie. On to the top 5. The 5th biggest animal in the world is the Indian rhinoceros, and possibly the coolest in my opinion. Weighing up to 2,700 kg or 5,950 pounds, with skin that looks like plated armour, they are an animal that predators avoid. Historically, it's said that some males even got up to 4,000 kg or 8,800 pounds. In number 4, the largest of all rhinos and of all land ungulates, the white rhinoceros, weighing up to 3,600 kg or over 7,900 pounds. Rarely preyed upon despite Africa's impressive clade of predators. They've been known to kill predators and even other herbivores who get too near to them. The largest ever recorded weighed almost 4,600 kg or 10,000 pounds. There are two subspecies, the southern and northern white rhino. Sadly, the northern is almost extinct, with just 2 females left in the world and 0 males. On a lighter note, the southern white rhino showed a rise in population between 2021 and 2022, the first time it happened since 2012, thanks to amazing work from conservationists and poacher prevention guards. Moving up to number 3 is the African forest elephant, weighing up to 5,000 kg or 11,000 pounds. It lives in the jungles of Africa and is the closest living relative to the straight-tusked elephant, the largest ever elephant which once roamed across Europe and Asia. At number 2 is the Asian elephant, weighing up to 5,500 kg or 12,100 pounds. It is the biggest animal in Asia. The largest bull ever recorded weighed 7,000 kg or over 15,400 pounds. They are huge animals and aren't preyed upon by anything as adults. However, tigers will sometimes hunt a calf if they can get close to them. Number 1, the biggest land animal in the world, is the African elephant, weighing up to 6,300 kg or 14,000 pounds. The largest ever seen was said to have weighed 10,400 kg or 22,900 pounds and stood at nearly 4 meters tall or 13 feet. The tallest ever recorded stood at 4.21 meters, almost 14 feet, and weighed 8,000 kg, that's 18,000 pounds. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.